So, you guys want to become grapple gods. Well, I'm here to help. And hopefully there's something in this video that'll help you become better at Pathfinder. And we're going to talk about it all today. The first thing we're going to go over is how do you get the most distance out of your grapple? And to do that, it's pretty simple. You're just going to jump. Basically, as soon as the grapple hits the ground, you're going to jump, and you'll notice right away that you will go way, way farther. The other important thing to do is make sure you place your cursor as far away from the object or the ground as possible to ensure you get the most distance out of the grapple. And hopefully that all makes sense. The next grapple that I want to talk about is a slingshot. And essentially, all you're going to do is hold WA or WD. As you can see, I'm holding WA, looking away from the grapple. Then as it straightens out, I let go of A, and I just hold W. In this case, I held D. I don't know why, but... as long as you're holding an input away from where you're going, and you're looking away from the grapple, from where you want to go, then this should work for you. This next grapple is kind of a variation off of those slingshots, where you're doing kind of the same thing. You're jump sliding backwards and then grappling the object and then looking away and holding W and A or WD. So similar to the other one, but I guess it's like a slingshot, but you're sliding backwards first. You could even slide like to the left or right, and this would work the same way. To give you the extra boost at the end. This is a very good grapple to learn if you're getting chased by 3-stack Andy and his little team of Timmies. And they're all holding hands and they're chasing you, through the map. So. Alright, the next grapple on the list are grapple hops. And if you cannot do the grapple hop, then you are a clanker. All you have to do is look at the ground, press your tactical button, and jump at the same time. Very useful for climbing this wall here. As you can see, instead of climbing it, I'm too lazy. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna grapple hop up, and I have to wait 30 seconds. You know what else takes 30 seconds is Jimmy Dean's sausage sandwiches in the microwave. But this is not an ad. I just wanted to say that. So if we combine all the grapples that I've showed you so far with the Grapple God perk, which gives you 2 tacticals instead of 1, we can do this now. Holy shit. So to break this down, all we did was a slingshot grapple, holding W and A, and we straighten it out. I go zooming. Then we do a grapple hop. Like that. Hold crouch, and we go sliding even further. Right off the edge. I would also like to mention that you'd be absolutely insane if you chose Feeling Zippy over Grapple God. Like, don't you want to be a Grapple God? Are you kidding me? So now that you've learned pretty much all the basic grapples for Pathfinder, I want to get into some more complicated stuff that might not be the most useful, but it's stuff I've learned after putting like 3,000 hours into this character. So, let's get into it. Now, Pathfinder's grapple is pretty interesting. It can break under certain circumstances, but there's ways like this to keep it from breaking and basically just keep swinging around an object. Now, there's like a timing for this, I guess, where you turn like at the last second of the grapple's like maximum, like the length that it gives you. And if you keep turning towards the object at the right time, you can continue to just fly around. I think it's really important that anybody who's playing Pathfinder knows the limits of the grapple, where it can snap and where it won't snap. That way you can get like a really good feel for it. So similar to like the slingshot grapple, building momentum is like really important for getting distance. There's a lot of different ways you could do it, by manipulating the grapple or sliding in the opposite direction like I showed you earlier, like a slingshot grapple. There's a couple of ways you could do it, but you just kind of got to feel around and see what works for you, because like everybody's different, you know what I'm saying? Super gliding with Pathy can be really useful, just for doing some silly stuff that you probably don't need to learn, but it just kind of comes with the time you spend on one character, I guess. This is a really fun tech to do, where you do a fatigue jump, grapple the wall, and do like a wall bounce off of it. Kind of like a grapple wall bounce, I guess. When you approach the wall, you're just gonna fatigue jump, grapple. You're gonna hold A, W, or D when you approach the wall. That way you can wall run or just jump off. It basically just resets your climb when you grapple. So So it's pretty neat, but not as neat as Jimmy Dean's sausage. And now, folks, it's time to get to the meat and potatoes of Pathfinder. Anybody can do this grapple, and it is so much fun. I do it all the freaking time. Yo! Oh my gosh! This grapple is very self-explanatory. You grapple the player, you pull them close to you, except you're not giving them a hug, you're gonna shoot them with a shotgun. I usually hold ADS and my fire button, and it will automatically, after a certain point of pulling the player, will pull your gun out so that you get a perfect headshot on them every time. This is one of the only things in Apex that honestly brings me joy anymore. The abilities that Pathfinder has are so much different than like all the other legends. It's so much simpler, like my small brain can understand, but there's also a skill gap, a major skill gap. The challenge is just, I love it. I love it so much. So I really hope this guide like helps somebody. I'm not great at guides. I don't make guides. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing. I hope there's something in here that has helped somebody. And that would mean the world to me. So thank you guys for watching. What the? What was that grapple? That was just... Enough! Enough! You've done enough! Whoa, why are there bats flying around the menu screen? What the... So... So you know what's funny? Oh my... There's so many. Oh my gosh. You know what? Actually, that's pretty cool they added this. This makes you want to play the game a lot more.